check, hello, check. Hello, check, hello, check.
Check, check, check. Hello, hello, check. Hello,
Check, hello, check.
Hello, check.
hello, check. Hello. Hello, hello, check. Hello, check. Hello, hello, check. Hello, check.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Check this.
Check 1 2 3. 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 ചേട്ടാ മോണിറ്റർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ? ലെഫ്റ്റ് സൈഡിലെ മോണിറ്റർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ? ചെക്ക് 1 2 3. 1 2 3. ചേട്ടാ രണ്ട് മോണിറ്റർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ?
Check, check.
Hello, check. Hello.
Check.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We heartily welcome you all to SPONSION 2022, the passing out ceremony of the undergraduate and the postgraduate programs of St. Albert's College Autonomous class of 2022.
On this auspicious occasion, the graduates of the departments of Economics, English, Commerce, Social Work, and Business Studies have come to the hall accompanied by their class tutors. Let's welcome them to this graduation ceremony.
As the parents can see, our young graduates are entering the auditorium. The academic procession was led by the achievers of St. Albert's College Autonomous, followed by the undergraduate students of Economics, St. Albert's College Autonomous, as well as the undergraduate students of Commerce.
We proudly welcome you, dear students. The meritorious batch of students will be blessed by their teachers and the management as they set out into the world as proud Albertians, raising the banner of the college wherever they be.
The students of undergraduate program in Economics and the students of undergraduate program in Commerce are being seated in this auditorium.
We welcome you all, undergraduate and postgraduate students of the departments of Economics, English, Commerce, Social Work, and Business Studies, as you have come to SPONSION 2022, the passing out ceremony of the 2019-2022 batch of St. Albert's College Autonomous, Ernakulam. Dear Albertians, we sincerely hope that you will cherish each of these moments for the rest of your lives. Welcome once again to SPONSION 2022.
On this auspicious day, the graduates of the Department of Economics, both undergraduate and the postgraduate program in economics, the graduates of undergraduate and postgraduate program in English, undergraduate and postgraduate program in commerce, undergraduate and postgraduate program in business administration, and the postgraduate students of social work have entered this auditorium. May I request everyone present in the auditorium to please put your mobile phones on silent mode. And may I also request the students not to leave the auditorium until the graduation or the passing out ceremony is over.
On this auspicious day, we'll be honored by the presence of our chief guest, His Grace Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Virapoli. Esteemed guests of honor, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, the Vice Chancellor of the National Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, Dr. G. Mon Kora, the Director of Mane Kankor Ingredients Private Limited, and Mr. Babu George, the System Architect of Microsoft Hyderabad.
May I remind the graduates and the parents to please put your mobile phones on silent mode, and may I also remind the graduates to please keep the decorum by keeping silence. For the parents, we do have chairs vacant in the auditorium as well as a few seats in the balcony of this Papali Hall. May I ask the students to please rise for the academic procession that is entering the Papali Hall. May I request the students to please rise. The academic procession is entering the venue. The procession is led by the head of the departments of economics, the head of the department of English, head of the department of commerce, head of the department of social work and business studies.
We are joined by Dr. Neeraja James, Ms. Diana Margaret, Dr. Rosalind Gonzaga, Ms. Steffi Rosario, Ms. Diana Xavier, Ms. Roaldo Roy, and Dr. Shobita P.S.
We
Gladly welcome today the Deans of various offices, Dr. Sajeesh T.H. Dean Academics, Dr. Jinsey Joseph K. Dean Student Affairs, Dr. Gio Fernandez, Dean Management Studies and International Affairs, Dr. Rajesh Kunan Pillai, Dean Research, Dr. Nisha Tomji Verghese, Dean Quality Assurance, Dr. Louis Fraubel, PG, Dean Resource Mobilization, Dr. Jitin Benedict, Dean Training and Development, and the Academic Coordinator, Mr. Shine Anthony.
Piloted by the NCC cadets, it's an honor and privilege to welcome the Vice Principals of St. Albert's College Autonomous, Dr. Augustine KJ and Dr. Retina Cletus, Drawing and Disbursing Officer of the College, Dr. Sabu MC, the Governing Council Member of the College, Dr. Rosalind Gonzaga, the Controller of Examinations, Dr. J. Jameson, Vice Chairman and Bursar of the College, Reverend Father Vincent Naduvila Parambil, our guest of honors, Dr. G. Moncora, the Director and CEO of Main Canco Ingredients Private Limited, and our guest of honor, Mr. Babu George, System Architect with Microsoft and our proud alumni. Our esteemed guest, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, Vice Chancellor of National Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, our Chairman of the College, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil, and our Chief Guest, His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathi Parambil, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Archdiocese of Verapalli. I request all gathered here to please remain standing as the dignitaries join us on the dais. Students, you may please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning to one and all. SPONSION 2022, a much awaited day in the life of every Albertian. Live all the memories that you forged in the corridors and classrooms of this campus. Today, as you are honored by the college, remember with pride the experiences and knowledge that molded you to be the person you are today. It's a day full of joy, a day about pride and accomplishment, a day of celebration. Hope for the best as you, young graduates, seek new vistas of knowledge and experience that awaits you.
Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult part of one's quest for a better life and future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with clear vision and purpose. Welcome to the passing out ceremony of St. Albert's College Autonomous SPONSION 2022.
On this auspicious day, let's seek the blessings of the Almighty and remind ourselves once again that we as Albertians ought to proudly represent the values that Saint Albert held dear wherever we are. Let's all rise for the Albertian anthem sung by the Albertian choir.
You may please be seated. Thank you. With great honor, we invite the chairman of St. Albert's College Autonomous, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil, for the official declaration of opening this passing out ceremony, SPONSION 2022.
I declare this convocation ceremony open.
Our principal, Dr. Bijoy VM, has always been available for every staff and student and ardently supports every event that we organize. We welcome you, sir, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to all. His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Verapoli, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil, Chairman and Manager, St. Albert's College Autonomous, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, Vice Chancellor, National University of Advanced Legal Studies, Dr. Jimon Kora, Director and Chief Executive Officer, Main Concur Incadians Private Limited, and Chairman, CII Kerala. Mr. Babu George, Alumnus and System Architect, Microsoft, Hyderabad. Vice Chairman and Person, Father Vincent Nadavila Parambil, Registrar, Father John Christopher, Vice Principals, Dr. Augustine KJ, Dr. Retina Cletus, Drawing and Dispersing Officer, Dr. Sabu Chako, coordinators of the program, led by Dr. J. Jameson, Controller of Examinations, Dr. Jitin Benedict, Dean Training and Development, Professor Shine Anthony, Academic Coordinator, St. Albert's College Autonomous, Deans, HODs, learned faculty members of Albertian family, respected parents, and my dear students. St. Albert's College Autonomous has a legacy of 76 years of service and have molded great minds and hearts. SPONSION is a graduation ceremony which was initiated in the year 2016 after the college received autonomous status. The previous 2 years, we could not conduct the graduation ceremony due to the COVID pandemic. This year, we have already nearly 800 students who are passing out from our college, from UG batches as well as UG PG batches, and are participating in today's graduation ceremony. Coming to my responsibility, His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Verapoli, has blessed the occasion by his kind presence. We, the entire Albertian family members, welcome you to the program wholeheartedly. Respected Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil, Chairman and Manager, St. Albert's College Autonomous, leading the college with his solid support, motivation, and inspiration. His advices are always invaluable to each one of us. All Albertian family members welcome Father sincerely to the program. Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, Vice Chancellor, National University of Advanced Legal Studies, is a well-known academician who secured first rank in LLM. He has published more than 45 research publications in reputed national and international journals. He was the international observer to Nepal Constituent Assembly election 2006 and Bangladesh Parliament election 2007. He has delivered lectures in 16 foreign universities and had interactive sessions in 6 foreign universities, including Harvard Law School. He served as the program chair of the International Conference of Law and Public Policy held in Singapore for 7 years. The Albertian family members welcome you, sir, wholeheartedly to the program. Dr. Jimon Kora, Chief Executive Officer, Main Conquer Ingredients Private Limited, and Chairman, Confederation of Indian Industry, Kerala. His interventions have triggered positive changes towards global harmonization of industry standards. Albertian family members extend sincere welcome to Dr. Jimon Korasan. Sri Babu George, a software architect working in software industry for the past 30 years. He has associated with Microsoft for the past 15 years. He is an alumni of St. Albert's School as well as St. Albert's College, Ernakulam. He has several technology certifications to his credit. Apart from providing architecture and design to academia and industry, we, the entire Albertian family members, welcome you, sir, wholeheartedly to the program. Vice Chairman and Bursar, Father Vincent Nadevila. He is a supportive person, guiding the faculty members and also a very good approachable person. We, the Albertian family members, welcome the Vice Chairman and Bursar, Father Vincent Nadevila to the program. Father John Christopher, Registrar, St. Albert's College Autonomous, is a hardworking person and well involved in academics as well as administration. His advice is always invaluable to us. We, the entire Albertian family members and all gathering, welcome Father John to the program. The coordinators of the program, led by Dr. J. Jameson, Controller of Examinations, Dr. Jitin Benedict, Dean, Training and Development, Professor Shane Anthony, Academic Coordinator, and all his team members has taken pain and hard work for the last more than 1 month to make the program into reality. We, the entire Albertian family members, extend very sincere welcome to all the coordinators and the entire team. Welcome, sir. Welcome all. The vice principals, Dr. K.J. Augustine, Dr. Retina Cletus, always there with student discipline aspects and also in order to look after the attendance and all academic activities. They are helping me a lot in my daily work also. I extend very sincere welcome to Dr. K.J. Augustine and Dr. Retina Cletus, Vice Principal, St. Albert's College Autonomous, to the program. I welcome the deans, HODs to the program for their meticulous support to the program and support they have given to the entire faculty members to make the program into reality. I welcome all deans and HODs to the program. The learned faculty members is a big asset of the St. Albert's College Albertian family. And they have given very big support and guidance and help to make the program into success. I welcome all learned faculty members of Albertian family to the program. Respected parents, even though today is a working day, they have reached here to see the ceremony of their children, and I welcome all the respected parents to the program. My dear students, you are the biggest asset of the institution, and the memories of today's program will remain in your mind for long days. So this is a memorable program for you, and I welcome sincerely all my dear students to the program. With this humble verse, let me conclude. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Let me tell sorry, I have left out the names. Dr. Sabu MC, the DDO, Drawing and Dispersion Officer, St. Albert's College Autonomous, to the program. I welcome, sir. I welcome Dr. Rosalind Gonzaga, the governing body member of St. Albert's College, and also the head of the department of the Commerce Department to the program. Welcome you, madam. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, and Jai Hind.
St. Albert's College is continuing her journey as an autonomous institute, excelling in diverse aspects of administration as well as multidisciplinary education. Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil, the chairman of St. Albert's College Autonomous, always makes sure that the college maintains those standards of excellence consistently. We, with great honor and reverence, heartily invite Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil to deliver the presidential address.
Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kaladiparambil, Metropolitan Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Verapoli and the patron of our great institutions, St. Albert's Autonomous, respected Dr. Professor K.C. Sunny, Vice Chancellor, to12, respected Mr. G. Moncora, Director, CEO, Main Conquer Ingredients Private Limited, and Chairman, CIA Kerala. Respected Mr. Babu George, alumnus and System Architect, Microsoft Hyderabad. Respected Dr. V.M. Bijoy, Principal, St. Albert's Autonomous. Vice Principals, Dr. Augustine, Dr. Tinaklitis, Reverend Father Vincent Naduviliparambil, Vice Chairman and Bursar, St. Albert's Autonomous. Respected Dr. Jameson, COE and coordinator of the entire program. Respected Dr. Sabu, DDU, and other esteemed personalities on the dais, respected deans, HODs, and respected faculty members, dear respected parents, and my dear students, and those who participate in this great event through online platform. So our great institution, St. Albert's Autonomous, exerts with great joy and satisfaction because around 800 children of this great institution are now being declared either graduate or postgraduate today. So it is a proud moment not only for the institution and for the entire family, that is Royal Ambition family, because this great day is also a great day for these graduating students. As said in the welcome speech by a respected principal, this is our third edition of this passing out ceremony, SPONSION. And last year, we could conduct in a very restricted manner because of the COVID protocol directives. So this fruit of the great dedication and hard work of you students, because without this day would not have been happened. So it is your day of jubilation and celebration, because it is the fruit of your hard work and total dedication that you achieved this great moment of success. This SPONSION, this passing out ceremony, is conducted in two sections. One is a forenoon session that we are participating now, and we have also afternoon session. So around 5 departments, their students are being declared graduate or postgraduate today, this meeting. Around 6 UG programs and around 6 PG programs together. At this forenoon session, around 400 students. So, this day of jubilation. Our institution, as we know, has been always standing for the quality education, imparting the overall growth and development of the student community, and thus making the nation building and transforming our great nation to a global knowledge superpower. This also is the main aim of NEP 2020. So, this journey of enlightenment and education has achieved to a certain level of achievement, but I earnestly urge you that this journey should not be finished or ended up here. It should be continued to higher realms of education and research and achievements, because it is you who are contributing to the overall development of our nation, to our community, and to the globe at large. Each one has a proper role for the building of our nation. Each one has proper talents and skills. And this education is that the full flowering of these skills and talents, and thus contributing to the well-being of our entire humanity. So in that way, you have a long way to go in the line of research and higher studies, and then only you will have that kind of satisfaction and fuller happiness that your life has a proper meaning and end. So in that way, this SPONSION, this passing out ceremony, should be made a remarkable day in your life. And I appreciate and congratulate not only you students, and your parents, your family members, and entire faculty members here who are also worked hard for the realization of this great day. So our faculty members are dedicated research persons, and it is out of their time and talents and knowledge that you achieve this great moment of achievement. So you should be grateful to the institution, you should be grateful to the faculty members, and you should be grateful to the parents, because without them this moment would not have happened. So this kind of gratitude and thanksgiving you should convey the through becoming the great ambassadors of our great institution, propagating the great values and the cultural heritage of our great institution that lasts around 76 years. So wherever you go, you should propagate these great values, and you should be proud to be called Albasian. That's why we call Royal Albasian. And wherever you go, you should propagate the great values and culture of our great institution by also collaborating in a very effective manner in the form of the alumni association or other resource persons, or contributing also the well-being of the departments, and also contributing for the overall growth of our institution. So in that way, it is a proud moment, as I said, and this moment, it is the fruit and hard work of your study and efforts and strives and endeavors. So this has to be continued to the other level of higher achievement. So once again, I congratulate and congratulate the team of this program committee who have worked very hard more than weeks to become a reality today. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Father, for your inspiring words. Today we are honored by the presence of His Grace, Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalati, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Virapoli. His Grace has always been enthusiastic about the growth and excellence of our institution. We are indeed honored to welcome Your Grace to formally inaugurate SPONSION 2022. We request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and join the lamp lighting ceremony. Please put your hands together. We invite our esteemed chief guest, His Grace Very Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalati, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Virapoli, for the inaugural address.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, my dear students, parents, and friends, congratulations to all the students who have successfully completed their graduation. I deem it a great pleasure and honor to address the passing out ceremony of St. Albert's College Autonomous. Today marks an important day in your lives and a significant milestone in your life's journey. As Father Anthony Topil, the manager and chairman of this college, mentioned in his presidential address, by your hard work and dedication, you have completed your degree program. It is a moment of pride for you as much as it is for your teachers, parents, and those who had any part in shaping your life so far. You can recall that your mission for higher learning began here with great passion, but know for sure that it will not end here. It will not end until you feel fully confident of meeting uncertainties and exigencies of the life's laboratory and dealing with successes and failures with a positive attitude. I'm sure that you know learning is a continuous process. We should crave for learning with application of our knowledge for the upliftment of downtrodden and betterment of the society. You should hold on to your goals even if you stumble here and there. Learn your lessons and move forward. You are the stewards of this nation and custodians of a very rich tradition of antiquity and modernization. As we march towards becoming a developed nation, your role as that of 540 million youth of the country becomes increasingly important. One of the hurdles which often work as a speed breaker is our mental block to think and consider higher targets and goals of importance, goals to be impossible. I join Dr. Anthony Topil and all the dignitaries once more in congratulating you for your achievement. I pronounce this passing out ceremony as inaugurated. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to celebrate the achievements of a group of exceptionally talented students. May we please request Dr. Nisha Tomji Verghese, the coordinator of Albertian Star Contest and the Dean of Quality Assurance, to introduce Albertian Star Award and to call on the names of the Albertian Stars.
I am really honored to present before you the Albertian Stars for the year 21-22. It was a very rigid competition wherein the students went through 5 rounds and reached the finals. So I'll just call out the first 3 winners. The second runner-up for the Albertian Star competition 22 is Aparna Manoj. please come over. I request His Grace, Dr. Joseph Kaltiparambil, the Metropolitan Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Verapoli, to please do the honors of giving them their awards. Aparna finished her graduation in botany and is at present pursuing her post-graduation in botany in St. Albert's College. First runner-up, Miss Irene Sarah Zachariah. She finished her post-graduation in English and is right now pursuing her B.Ed at Avila College of Education, Edakochi. And the Albertian Star for the year 22 is Mr. Neeraj Napoleon, who completed his graduation in economics and is right now preparing for civil services examination. Neeraj was also a member of the CSGP program, the Civil Service Grooming Program of St. Albert's College. Congratulations to the winners.
The Albertian family is always proud of its students who bring laurels to the college from across the world. Our students have shown exceptional skills in sports, arts, and cultural events at the state, national, and international level competitions. We are honoring such achievers here today as they graduate from this institution. We humbly request His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalatiparambil, the Metropolitan Archbishop of Verapoli, to kindly give the certificates and medals to these achievers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Adul Krishna PS of the program BWOC in Fitness Management and Personal Training. He has won the title of Mr. Asia in the Men's Sports Physics at the 54th Asian Bodybuilding and Physics Sports Championship 2022, organized by the Asian Bodybuilding and Physics Sports Federation.
Please put your hands together for Ms. Krishnendu MK of BWOC Fitness Management and Personal Training. She was the first runner-up of Miss Universe Body Fitness Championship. She also won the title Miss India Physique and Miss South India Physique during the academic year 2021-22.
Please put your hands together for Miss Chantal Merrill Michael of the program Master of Social Work, who got selected for an international student exchange program with one of our partner university, Catholic University of Applied Sciences, Germany, and she has spent a semester in that university on a 100% scholarship, which also covered her living expenses in Germany.
Congratulations to Mr. Srinivas N. S. Kamath of BCom Computer Applications, who got selected to participate in the Republic Day Camp 2022 and the Republic Day Parade 2022 at New Delhi.
Please put your hands together for Mr. Abhinand T.M. of the program BCom in Finance and Taxation, who won the gold medal in the Kerala State Junior Judo Championship, silver medal in the Kerala State Senior Judo Championship, and another bronze medal in the Kerala State Junior Judo Championship.
A round of applause for Mr. James J. Wilson of BCom Finance and Taxation, who won the third position in wind instrument at the MG University Kalolsavam.
Please do also put your hands together for Ms. Mervi Limisha PL of the program Bachelor of Arts in English Language and Literature, who won the silver medal during the 30th State Wushu Championship 2021. Thank you very much, Your Grace, for your blessings and for your grace being here with us today, delivering and inaugurating today's program. Due to an emergency, His Grace would be taking a leave today from this function. May I request the students to please rise as His Grace takes the leave.
Our chief guest, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, is the Vice Chancellor of National University of Advanced Legal Studies. Dr. Sunny has served as Professor and Dean during his tenure of 30 years as a teacher of Kerala University and Central University of Kerala. He completed the LLM examination with first rank in the university and started his teaching career at Kerala Law Academy and Law College. During the course of his career, he has published several books and research papers. He has also delivered lectures and interactive sessions in various foreign universities. With a great sense of gratitude, we welcome you, sir, to address the gathering.
President of this meeting, Reverend Dr. Anthony to12, Chairman and Manager, St. Albert's College, Principal Dr. Sri Dr. Jimon Kora, Director and CEO, Main Cancer Ingredients of Private Limited and Chairman CII Kerala, Mr. Babu George, Aluminum and System Architect, Microsoft Hyderabad, Dr. V.M. Bijoy, Principal, St. Albert's College, Reverend Father Vincent Naduvile Parambil, Vice Chairman and Barsar, Mr. Neeraj Napoleon, Ms. Gina Saji, Dr. Babu MC, respected faculty members present here, dear students and parents. This is the second time that I am visiting this college in connection with passing out ceremony. Last year also I was here, but this batch is very lucky in one sense. That is, you got the opportunity to receive the blessings of His Grace Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil, Metropolitan Archbishop of Varapalli. Blessings received from persons having spiritual power and moral power is very important. That is my personal experience. I did my graduation in BSc Physics at St. Berkman's College, Changanasheri, a college having 100 years tradition. During that period, our manager, His Grace, Reverend Dr. Anthony Padiyara, had visited several occasions and blessed us. Mar Anthony Padiyara later became Cardinal. And I am very particular on one point, that is, never miss the opportunity to receive the blessings of the Archbishop. Anyway, I think the reasons for my further studies and academic achievements is the blessings received from His Excellency Mar Anthony Padiyara. You also received the blessings of our Metropolitan Archbishop of Varapalli, Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil. Actually, the contribution of Archdiocese of Varapalli in the development of Kerala society, especially in educational sector, is very, very substantial. This institution itself proves the quality of education run by the institutions managed by Archdiocese of Varapalli. This is now autonomous college. I wish this college may become a university. If not sufficient land, we can think about cluster university with this St. Paul's or some other colleges joining together. In our new education policy, there is scope for establishing cluster university also, to converting a college as university, some problems like area of land, etc., etc. Since I was the guest of last year, now I am starting with my speech, with the last portion of speech delivered in last year. That is regarding an information passed on by my visitor of the university, Honorable Justice K.N. Joseph of Supreme Court of India. Justice K.M. Joseph said that when he was the student of Madras Law College, there are students graduated from different colleges in Mysore, and students were identified on the basis of their undergraduate education, that is BSc or BA education. First category is presidents of Presidency College. That is a very big college. Even you can say that in the facing to Marina Beach. They are supposed to be Princess of Presidency College. Princess of Presidency College. Then Queens of Queen Mary College. Very beautiful, well-dressed girls from elite class. Queens of Queen Mary. Then slaves of Loyola, Catholic institution, strong discipline. So slaves from Loyola. Then rowdies from Pachai Payas. That is another category. Lastly, gentlemen from Madras Christian College. So earlier I asked the batch or audience present here, students, try to be identified as gentlemen and ladies from St. Albert's College. I am repeating that statement. Then next point is, how can we become a gentleman? There is a definition given by Cardinal Newman. Gentleman is a person who does not inflict pain on others. Gentleman is a person who does not inflict pain on others. That is very important. But coming into the details, taking into account of your graduation, economics, English, commerce, social work, business studies, 5 grave sins propagated by Mahatma Gandhi, that you may not engage in these 5 sins. Actually, that is a thing written in Westminster Abbey, but it is popularly known as 5 sins identified by Mahatma Gandhi. First one, knowledge without character. So you acquire knowledge, but knowledge without character is a grave sin. Everybody wants persons with character. Even those who are, even persons who are, those persons who do not have any character, want persons with character as their employee and life partner. Second one, science without humanity is a grave sin. Though there is no science students present here, this aspect must also be very important. Then, commerce without morality, that is very important for this group. Most of considerable percentage of you may engage in industrial work. And some of the chief guests are also from the industrial world. Commerce without morality is a grave sin. Worship without sacrifice. Somebody may go to church every day. No meaning if you are not ready to have sacrifice. Worship without sacrifice is a grave sin. Politics without principle, that is also a grave sin. So I hope that somebody may engage in politics also. Anyway, we have to cast our vote. Politics without principle, that is very important. In Sanskrit, you acquired knowledge and became Sashara. In Sanskrit, there is a saying, I am not making the Sanskrit quotation. In the reverse alphabetic order of Sashara is Rashasa. Sasharan Daladirinyal, Rashasana. If you are not becoming Rashasa, you should remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. Then, the basic purpose of education is first, acquiring of knowledge, second, acquiring of skills, third one, assimilation of values. The peculiarity of this type of institution, that is institutions run by Christian management, especially Catholic management, is that management is giving due consideration to value orientation. If you ask the basic question, what is the difference between the life of animal and life of a human being? My simple answer is that there are only three aims for the life of other living beings: eating, sleeping, and reproduction. But as far as the life of human beings is concerned, we have several options, several things: arts, culture, literature, sports, exploration, so many permutations and combinations in our life. But our life should be structured by certain values. That value orientation is very, very important. In the presidential address, very Reverend Dr. Anthony to12, the manager of this institution, also gave importance to the aspect of assimilation of values in education. So many parents are present here. So, I am saying a few words in Malayalam. ഒന്നാമത് ചിങ്ങമാസമൊക്കെ ആണല്ലോ, ഇവിടെ ഒരു പരിപാടി നടത്തിയിട്ട് ഒരു മലയാളം പോലും പറഞ്ഞില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതൊരു ക്ഷീണമാണെന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്. നിങ്ങളിവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒരുപാട് കാര്യം കിട്ടി, അല്ല പേരൻസിനോട് നിങ്ങളുടെ മക്കൾ ഒരുപാട് കാര്യം നേടി. അതെങ്ങനെ പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്തണം എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ എനിക്കൊരു ബൈബിൾ വാക്യമാണ്. ആ ബൈബിൾ വാക്യത്തിൻ്റെ അടിസ്ഥാനം മറ്റുണ്ട്. ഭഗവത്ഗീതയിൽ പറയുന്ന പരാർത്ഥ സ്വാർത്ഥത എന്ന് വേണം. നമ്മൾ മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി പ്രയോജനം ചെയ്യണം, അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ നമുക്ക് ഇൻഡയറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പ്രയോജനം കിട്ടണം. നിസ്വാർത്ഥനാകണോ എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇന്ന് ആരെയും കിട്ടിയാൽ പോട്ടെ. സ്വാർത്ഥ പരാർത്ഥനാകണ്ട. ഇനി സ്വാർത്ഥ പരാർത്ഥനായാൽ പോലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പരാർത്ഥ സ്വാർത്ഥനാകണം. നമ്മൾ മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി പ്രവർത്തിക്കും, അതിൻ്റെ പ്രയോജനം നമുക്ക് ലഭിക്കുകയും വേണം. ആ ഗീതാവചനം ഉണ്ട്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ബേസിക് ഇന്ത്യൻ വാല്യൂസ് ഉണ്ട്. പീസ്, ടോളറൻസ് ആൻഡ് എക്കോസെൻട്രിസം. അതും ബൈബിളിൽ അതേപടിയുണ്ട്. ബൈബിളിൽ പുതിയ നിയമം എടുത്താൽ, ന്യൂ ടെസ്റ്റമെൻ്റ് എടുത്താൽ, പീസ്, ടോളറൻസ് അത് ഇന്ത്യൻ വാല്യൂസാണ്. ഒരുപക്ഷെ ജീസസ് ക്രൈസ്റ്റിന് മുമ്പ് തന്നെ ഫോളോ ചെയ്തിരുന്ന ഇന്ത്യൻ വാല്യൂസാണ് പീസ് ആൻഡ് ടോളറൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. പിന്നെ എക്കോസെൻട്രിസം ബൈബിളിലുണ്ട്. പഴയ നിയമത്തിൽ അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ പോളിസി ഉണ്ട്. 7 വർഷം കഴിയുമ്പം നിലം ധരിച്ചിടണം, ഇങ്ങനത്തെ പ്രശ്നമൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അതവിടെ നിൽക്കൊള്ളട്ടെ. ഞാൻ ബൈബിൾ കോട്ട് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് സുവിശേഷം പ്രസംഗിക്കാൻ ഇവിടെ വന്നതാണെന്ന് ധരിക്കരുത്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഇക്കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഈ ഒരു വാക്ക്, സെൻറ്റ് ബെനഡിക്റ്റ് കോട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഈ ഒരു വാക്ക് നിങ്ങളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം, നിങ്ങളുടെ ഭാവിയെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടതാണ്. മഴയും മഞ്ഞും ആകാശത്ത് നിന്ന് വരുന്നു, അങ്ങോട്ട് മടങ്ങാതെ ഭൂമിയെ നനയ്ക്കുന്നു. അത് സസ്യങ്ങൾ മുളപ്പിച്ച് ഫലം നൽകി വിതയ്ക്കാൻ വിത്തും ഭക്ഷിക്കാൻ ആഹാരവും ലഭ്യമാക്കും. ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ലഭിച്ചത് മുഴുവൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് തിരിച്ചു കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയല്ല, കാരണം ഇങ്ങോട്ട് ആരും മേടിക്കാൻ പോരുന്നില്ല. ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ലഭിച്ചതൊന്നും, എസ്പെഷ്യലി ദിസ് വാല്യൂ ഓറിയൻറ്റേഷൻ, പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്താതെ പോകരുത്. ഇത് നിങ്ങൾ പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്തണം. അങ്ങോട്ട് മടങ്ങാതെ ഭൂമിയെ നയിക്കുന്നത് സസ്യങ്ങൾ മുളപ്പിച്ച് ഫലം നൽകി വിതയ്ക്കാൻ വിത്തും ഭക്ഷിക്കാൻ ആഹാരവും ലഭ്യമാക്കുന്നു. യേശയ്യായുടെ പുസ്തകത്തിൽ 55-ാം അധ്യായത്തിലെ അവസാന ഭാഗത്താണ് ഇക്കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയുന്നത്. ബൈബിൾ വായിക്കുന്നവരൊന്ന് വീട്ടിൽ ചെന്ന് വായിച്ചാലും തരക്കേടില്ല. നിങ്ങളിവിടെ നിന്ന് ലഭിക്കുന്നത് പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുത്തണം. എനിവേ, ഐ തിങ്ക് through this development, through this training received from this institution, you will become trained human power. This is an age of professionalization. In this age of professionalization, trained human power is the most important resource. In the industrial world, minerals and metals were the important resources. Then agriculture world, land was the important resource. Now trained human power is most important resource. Try to become trained human power in terms of knowledge acquired, skills acquired, and values assimilated. I wish a prosperous future for all of you. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanisa, for your great words of wisdom. It is indeed a great privilege to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Jimon Kora, the Director and CEO of Main Canco Ingredients Private Limited. He is also the Chairman of Confederation of Indian Industries. Jimon Kora is a graduate in agriculture, postgraduate in business management, and also has a doctorate in business. He has also completed his executive education from Harvard Business School, Indian School of Business, Hyderabad, and from IIM Calcutta. He joined Main Canco in 1994, and since then he has incubated and developed several new businesses within the organization and have played a key role in the growth of the business. Since taking over as the CEO in 2006, he has led the company through a 10-fold growth. Mr. Kora was awarded as the Outstanding Business Professional Year Award, as well as bestowed with the CEO of the Year 2022 by the Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry in India. Jimon holds offices in several industry bodies such as the International Federation of Essential Oils and Aroma Trade, Confederation of Indian Industry, Fragrance and Flavor Association of India, All India Spices Exporters Forum, Mint Manufacturers and Exporters Association, among others. With great honor, I call upon Dr. Jimon Kora to deliver the keynote address.
Good morning, most respected members on the dais, off the dais, dearest students and dear parents. This is a momentous occasion for nearly 800 students passing out of this esteemed organization and institution. I have a very limited time to speak to all of you, and I'll try and keep it short. Today is a day that marks a big shift in your lives. Most of you graduate, and when I say graduate, it's not just in education, you're also graduating in life. From being children, actually you are becoming adults when you're going out to face the world. What is it that will stand with you going forward? I have a few notes through my life, what I have been through, and I would like to share it with you. First and foremost is discipline. Now, when you wake up in the morning, making your bed, or brushing your teeth, or greeting your parents, everything forms part of discipline. And discipline is nation building. And I can give a very simple example of how discipline builds a nation. It was the year probably 1999 and my first trip to Japan. I had to travel from Tokyo to a place called Fukuoka. We had to change trains at Osaka. And mind you, this was nearly 25 years back. So when I looked at the ticket, Tokyo to Osaka, the train reaches Osaka at 10:02 a.m. and Osaka to Fukuoka, the train leaves at 10:03 a.m. So I look at the ticket and I ask my Japanese friend who is traveling with me, Asada-san, are we even going to be making this second train? It looks impossible because we all know how trains operate in India, right? Asada-san says, no, Jimon-san, very easy, very simple. And I'm wondering, now this is something which I really have to experience. And I'm keeping quiet, but I'm extremely skeptical about making the second train. So we get on the train, and I'm having this, that smirk in my mind that now I'm going to see how Asada-san is going to justify missing that second train. So we get on the train pulls into Osaka station, and there is no rush, nobody is running to catch the train. Asada-san doesn't even look at the ticket or anything. He just takes the bag, both of us take our bags off that first train, slowly and gradually, very patiently get off the first train, and he crosses the platform to the train which is on the other side, gets on to whichever door that was open, and then he looks at his ticket for his seat number. I'm like, Asada-san, is this the right train? Jimon-san, this is the right train and this is our ticket. Exactly where we got on. That's discipline. That's how a country can operate if each of us give value to our time and respect everything that we do to the precision that it must be done. The second point is, what is the greatest gift a parent can give the children? Many of our previous speakers also spoke about it. One is values and second is education. You must all thank your parents for you being seated here today, graduating. This is the biggest gift a parent can give, education and values, because this can never be taken away from you. No matter what wealth is given to you, what property is given to you, what money is given to you in the bank account, nothing of that will stay. But education and the values that your parents give you, nobody can take that away from you. That stays with you for life. Thank your parents for that. Third point is, remember to be humble in everything you do in life. And I'll give you another anecdote. Imagine this whole stage as one big white screen and put a small dot on that white screen. Very small dot on this, I would say, 250 square feet space, a very small dot. And what is that small dot? That is the size of Earth in the galaxy. And we are on that Earth. That is how small, that is how inconsequential, that is how minuscule we are. So never in our whole life should we ever imagine that we are bigger than what we are actually. We are so small in that whole universe. Remember that whenever pride gets into your head. We are nothing. We are small. Yet we can do everything we want to do for others and for us if we believe in ourselves. The fourth one is, remember, your worst days are your best days. I will repeat, your worst days are your best days. A good day doesn't teach you anything. A bad day teaches you everything that will stand you in good stead when you need it. And my own experience, my first job, when I got into my first job, it was a campus recruitment from IRMA. I got into a job, it was a government job, And that 1 year, there were almost 10 of us who joined the organization. It was the most difficult and torturous period of my life. During those days, I used to sit in the evening and pray, God, why have you put me through this test? This is becoming unbearable. 30 years from now, since then, now when I look back, I say my prayer and I tell God, thank you. Thank you for putting me through those days, because that has made me who I am. Nobody can put me through that kind of pain ever again. I was prepared for the worst in life through that intervention. So when you go through a bad day, remember God has a much bigger design for you, and you have to be blessed to come out of that and take the learnings from that. Fifth, each of you have your friends here from school, from college, when you pass out. Remember, these bonds are there to last you a lifetime. Every time when we all go through ups and downs in life. I did all my education in Chennai. I take my car and drive straight to Chennai, spend a weekend with my school buddies, and come back as a completely different person. This bond that all of you have here in this particular hall with your friends sitting next to you, this is going to stay with you forever. This is what you have been blessed with. So cherish your friendship. This is very important. Even when you are 70 years of age, these 50 years past with your college buddies and your school buddies, those will be your most cherished memories, because there is no judgment here. Everybody is equal here. You are among peers. That is a relationship you will never be able to establish once you get into a job and move forward, because there is competition. Here is true friendship. Next point I want to say is sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice something for your goal, that goal becomes your sacrifice. Remember that. For everything you want to achieve, you have to struggle, you have to give up something. But make sure it is worth it. It's very important. The next one is improve every day. The only competition you have is yourself. The person you are tomorrow should be better than the person you are today. That is how you should live your life. And get out of your comfort zone. Never sit in your comfort zone. Stretch yourselves. Do something which is very different, which is challenging, because that is what makes you stronger. And always be optimistic. Good things will always come to those who wait. Even Steve Jobs started Apple, got kicked out of Apple, went to Pixar, made something good out of it, and then he came back to Apple. He waited. When he can do that, you can also do that. These are examples in our lifetime that we have seen. Lastly, before I conclude my speech, I'd like to read out a poem, and the poem is called If by Rudyard Kipling. It goes like this. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for the doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, and don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave up your life to broken, and stoop and build them up again with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with the crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with the kings and not lose your common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a man or a woman, my son or daughter. God bless you all. Thank you.
Dear sir, thank you for sharing your life lessons with us and for your kind words of wisdom. Today we are honored by the presence of our guest of honor, Mr. Babu George, System Architect of Microsoft Hyderabad. Mr. George has over 30 years of experience in software industry, including more than 15 years in Microsoft. He is the recipient of the MCS Spark Award 2021. As an inspiring leader, he built and led a 200-member team in product engineering and architecture design group at Microsoft. He is also a Microsoft certified trainer and has over 6 years of expertise in US implementing solutions for Arthur Andersen, IBM, Computer Vision, and Ascom Trindle. Today, we are honored to welcome you back to your alma mater, St. Albert's College. We welcome you, sir, to felicitate the gathering.
So, respected students, parents, guests, faculty members, and staff. Very honored and happy to be back and got an opportunity to stand in front of you. I'm just an Albertian. In fact, my father was an Albertian too. He did it higher secondary in 1950s before going to the St. Joseph Ritchie for his BSc chemistry. So I did my PDC in 1986. At that time, I think this was a cricket playing ground at that time. This was many years ago, 1986. And I did my schooling as well in St. Albert's, my 8th, 9th, 10th. 1984 graduated. So what happened was, just want to tell my story because I'm like you, one of you guys. So I can definitely empathize with you guys as well, coming out of the college, and congratulations for that matter, for graduating from Alberts and being an Albertian as well. So around 1983 time, I was in a place called Madilagam. It's very close to Kodingalur and Irinjalakuda. I was doing my schooling there in St. Joseph's Madilagam. So one of the school teachers, Paul Master, he came to my home and said, there's an exam for a scholarship, Archbishop Attipeti Memorial Scholarship for students. So he asked permission to my father and relatives, whether I can take him for the exam. And went for the exam. I got selected. It was administered by the whole program by Vidyaniketan under Father Francis Kannikal, SJ. My father was very happy because he was a Jesuit student as well, in St. Joseph Ritchie. And he thought, I'll get an opportunity to learn, have the rigor in studies through the Jesuitian way of learning. Now for me, the challenge was, from a small home, the town like Mandilagam, shifting to Ernakulam for the first time, never ever stayed away from home. All the homesickness that you can think about, right, came here. And the cultural shock. You know what? there was a big difference those days from a city to the small towns as well. And I was a topper all the time in my school in St. Joseph's. I came here, 8th standard. The quarterly results, Ona Parisha, exam result came out. I was not doing well. And that was the first setback. I thought I was the best, but all of a sudden, I realized that I'm not the best anymore. Now, the same thing, when I went to, I did my engineering from Thrissur Engineering College, master's from BITS Pilani, then went to the US, worked for many companies and joined Microsoft as well. So when I joined Microsoft, same issue. I thought I am the best, And after joining Microsoft, I realized there are so many brilliant people. You know what? It's more like, people normally say, swimming with the sharks. You know what do you mean, right? Swimming with the sharks. You don't know when you're going to get lost anyway. That's called swimming with the sharks. So interestingly, again, I tried my level best, tried again. I was able to achieve and become architect and stay in the architect, started training people and mentoring people for the architects as well. The whole theory, the lessons I learned, the seminal book by Malcolm Gladwell, The Outlier. If you look at the outlier says, if you practice for 10,000 hours, you can become the best in any skill. It doesn't matter where you are coming from, what your background is, which community you are coming from, doesn't matter. What it matters is the practicing the right way 10,000 hours more. We have a lot of examples like Sachin Tendulkar's, and we have a lot of examples like, the Michael Jordans of the US and so on. Following the same model, Dr. Carol S. Dweck from Stanford University, she wrote a book called The Mindset. What it says is, there's something called a growth mindset and fixed mindset. You know the difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset? In my younger days, if you're not good in, if you're not scoring well in your maths, for example, all your neighbors, parents, relatives will tell you, you know what, we are not good for certain profession or certain degree programs. Same thing on, say, the biology as well, right? So that's called fixed mindset. That era is gone. The era is of growth mindset. Following the same model of the outlier, the practicing for 10,000 hours and beyond, becoming the best in any skill. The theory of neuroplasticity, that's what the research all about by Carol S. Dweck from Stanford, which says you can become the best at any age. You can achieve the growth mindset. It doesn't matter at any point of time in your life. The point I'm trying to make here is, it doesn't matter what marks you achieve today, what experience that you have right now, which background you are coming from, your parents are, your brothers or sisters, it doesn't matter. What it matters is to focus, do the practice, have a mindset, and have the growth mindset and achieve. That's it. You can go and fight and gain whatever you want. Now comes the challenge. What you make you to reach there won't you help you to stay there? That's another challenge, right? So when I went to the Microsoft, that was a challenge for me as well. Working with all the customers around the world, sometimes the government customers, if you've seen, and now it's not recording, so, the Tata New apps and all the apps that you have been seeing, we help them to, implement the solutions of hybrid cloud, multi-cloud, highly scalable, highly concurrent kind of solution, working with customers, working with the people. Now, staying there is a tough part as well. So how do you stay there? So, one of the models I follow called the T model. When you say T model, if you take a T, you have a horizontal bar and you have a vertical bar as well. The vertical bar represents your capabilities and your strength. And you keep building your strength and you increasing the depth of the vertical bar while working on the other areas, your improvement areas to expand the horizontal bar as well. The second, I generally say, go for a 70-20-10 model of training framework. The 10% you look at through training, you do the certifications, what are the topics of your interest. 20%, you try to get mentors of the industry that you are interested. Get the mentoring, keep working with them, understand the recommended practices and best practices from the people, the experts, 20%. The 70%, you dive into it. You swim by diving into water anyway. The 10-20-70 model. So have a plan in your mind, you are coming out of the college, have a 30, 60, 90-day program or a development plan, a personal development plan, create it, follow religiously and rigorously the model with a 10-20-70 model. That's it, you can learn and stay in the current as well. Now, that's what I did as well, to stay in the ecosystem by improving the knowledge, learning the knowledge, and so on. Now, earlier I heard you need to be humble. Definitely, that's the third point I'm trying to be. Definitely, you need to be humble. But you know what? A lot of us from the colleges like this or the background like this, we are too humble. So when you go into the industry, when I do the interview, in fact, I do the campus interviews and I do the lateral interviews as well, many colleges around India. So many a time, when you talk to the people from our areas, they will say, even if they know this much, in your talk, they will say, I know only this much. It's been in your mind, the culturally saying, you need to say, I know this much, even though, you know more. In the current world, while being humble, try to be confident. If you know something, say it, you know it. Speak up. In your interview programs for your further studies, your interview programs for the industry job opportunities, ensure that if you know something, with proud, with strong conviction, with confidence, say that you know it. You can be humble. At the same time, while being humble, be open, be strong, be confident. Because when we try to hire people, that's what we look at. Even if you don't know a little bit, we look at the potential for the person to grow. And one of the aspects of judging the potential is by looking at you very straight to your eyes to see whether you are confident in it or have the conviction itself. So have that. So that's the third one, and we generally say my organization sometimes when you become more confident, there's the flip side of it. You'll stop sharing with others. You stop collaborating with others. We had that issue, the performance analysis of performance, what you call the ranking of the employees sometimes. People would stop sharing. If you're doing a research paper, for example, if you're doing some kind of, very interesting project, they may not even involve others from. My personal experience, whenever I did extremely complex assignments, when I got people from different mindsets, the diversity and the inclusion, diversity and inclusion aspect, we were able to achieve the best. So, what we recommend generally, don't get into the trap of not invented here syndrome. What it means is, that's done by another country, that's by another state, that's done by another college. Doesn't matter. not done here syndrome is, generally pull you back from achieving more. So what you should be doing is collaborating with people, creating synergy, learning together by interacting with others. In fact, you learn more. By teaching others, you learn more. That's another point I'd like to share. The last one, take care of your health. Definitely. When I was in my school, my father wrote a letter to the headmaster of St. Joseph at that time, I think E.J. Jones, sir. And headmaster called me to his office. I thought why he would call. I was in the 8th standard. Then he said, how is everything going? Just came from Madilagan to Ernakulam. And are you having, eating enough, having the right food? Then I was wondering why he's asking all these questions. Later he showed me the letter written by my father. He said, in fact, it's written in Malayalam as well, Chumarillada chitram ezhudhan pattilla. So interestingly, that's one thing I always kept in my mind as well. While you try to achieve, you collaborate, you become the best citizen, you become the best person around the world, helping the community, helping the people around, being a very good person for that matter. Ensure that you keep your health well. Stay away from things which can destroy your health. I'm repeating. Stay away from things which can destroy your health. Again, going back, have a growth mindset. Know how to stay current. Be humble. At the same time, be confident. Fourth, collaborate with others and learn by sharing. Take care of your health. Go and win the world, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. Dear graduates, the moment you have been waiting for has finally come. The fruit of hard work and discipline will finally be reaped. You will now be receiving your course completion certificate as a symbol of your. May I request our beloved chairman, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel, to award the students their degree. We request Dr. Neeraja James, head of the Department of Economics, to kindly initiate the protocol required for certificate distribution of the undergraduate and postgraduate students of Economics Batch 2022.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of students for getting the bachelor's degree of economics.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Neeraj Napoleon, representing the students of Bachelor's Program of Economics 2022 passing out batch. He is also the first position holder of Bachelor's Program of Economics 2022. May I request the students of Undergraduate Program of Economics to rise.
May the undergraduate students of the Department of Economics be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 44 students present and 6 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of bachelor's degree in economics.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students
eligible for bachelor's degree in economics.
We are extremely delighted to invite our chief guest, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, the Vice Chancellor of National University of Advanced Legal Studies, to please come forward to hand over the certificates to our students. We also request our Principal, Dr. Bijoy V.M., and the guest of honor, Mr. Babu George, along with the Controller of Examination and other dignitaries, to join the chief guest for the certificate distribution.
Neeraj Napoleon, first position holder and winner Albosian Star Competition 2022. Roshna Jomon, second position holder and Star Competition nominee. Ebin BM, third position holder and gem of the department. Abhirami K.A. Ahalya Gopakumar, Star Competition nominee. Akshay Agustin, Star Competition nominee. Alina George, Star Competition nominee. Alina Maria Vijay. Elma Lucy George. Amrita P. Nancy Biju. Andrea Gomez. Angel Maria IB. Annabelle Teresa PM. Ashil K. Adira AP. Adira Joshi. Adira MM. EV Pranav. Fatima Fairuz, she is also Star Competition nominee. George Milan Mentes. Gilna PX. Joyce Justin. Kavya Lenin. MT Reena. Anita MJ, Mary Sandra, Mary Sarika Joseph, Maya BK, Mebin KK, Mega Vincent, Mia Casilda, she is also a star competition nominee. Niranjana KM, Rima Xavier, Risha C. Shaji, she is also a star competition nominee. Rovina Mary Rocky, Santra Biju, Shyam Krishnan TR, Sneha Miju, Tisa Anthony, Teresa Alina, Vadasheri Vinil Joseph, Varsha PV.
May I request the students to please give a round of applause as each one collects their graduation certificates.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the master's degree of economics.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Ms. Krishna KS representing the students of Master's Program of Economics 2022 passing out batch. She is also the first position holder of Master's Program of Economics 2021 batch. May I request the students of Postgraduate Program of Students to rise.
May the postgraduate students of the Department of Economics be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 12 students present and 1 student in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of master's degree in economics.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the master's degree in economics.
Krishna KS, first position holder. Anjita Maria Martin, second position holder. Jewel Mary Dicot, she is a third position holder. Anila Anthony, Arya Rameshan, Adira Raj PR, Linda Susan KJ, Rosmi Tadevus, Raima Rose Selin, Sneha Sunny, Tina Philomena TT, Taslima Sali.
Thank you, Dr. Neeraj James. In the absence of the head of the Department of English, Dr. Mary Sapna Peter Miranda, I request Dr. Nisha Thomji Verghese, the Dean of Quality Assurance and Assistant Professor with the Department of English, to kindly initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the undergraduate students of English class 2022.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the bachelor's degree of English.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Adit Sharan BS, representing the students of Bachelor's Program of English 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Undergraduate Program of English to please rise.
May the undergraduate students of the Department of English be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 17 students present and 1 student in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of bachelor's degree in English.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the bachelor's degree in English.
Elizabeth Sania KS, she is the first position holder of BA English 2022 batch and also the luminary of the department in the Albertian Star competition. Anina Sebastian, she is the second position holder for the Bachelor's Program in English 2022 batch. Alina Catherine Scaria, she is the third position for the BA English Program 2022 batch and also the gem of the department in the Albertian Star competition. Adit Sharon BS, Aishwarya VR, Amal Rex John, Anila Maria, she is also the Star Competition nominee in the Albertian Star Competition 2022. Anjita Satyan, Anucha Das PA, Lydia Mary, Mary Limisha PL, Megha Merlin, Mohammad Yazeen KN, Nekha George, P.R. Tadagat, Shruti Suresh, and Shweta S. Pai, who is also the Star Competition nominee in the Albertian Star Contest 2022.
Thank you, ma'am. We request Ms. Diana Margaret, HOD in charge of PG Department of English, to initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the postgraduate students of English batch 2022.
Sir, may I present you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the master's degree of English.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Binoy Thomas, representing the students of Master's Program of English 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Postgraduate Program of English to rise.
May the postgraduate students of Department English be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 22 students present and 4 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of master's degree in English.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the master's degree in English.
Irene Zara Zagaria, she is the first position holder and also the first runner-up of Albertian Star Competition. Femin Mary Joseph, she is the second position holder and Star Competition nominee. Helena Ribeiro, she is the third position holder. Ashia Vijay Kumar, Anita Francis, Anju Jayakumar, Joseph, Joy, Binoy Thomas, Bhagya R. Sajeev, Blessy Mole Y, Camilla P. Tosi, she's also the Star Competition nominee. Diona Johnson, Devika PR, MM Nidhi, Maria Ninu Joy, Mary Shabna Sajan, Megha Alexander, she's also the gem of the department. Nandana PN, Ninu Shawley, Reshma W. Rodriguez, Sharanya S.
Thank you, Madam Diana Margaret. We request Dr. Rosalind Gonzaga, the head of the Department of Commerce, to kindly initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the undergraduate and postgraduate students of Commerce Batch Class 2022.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the bachelor's degree of commerce.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. K.P. Agash, representing the students of Bachelor's Program of Commerce 2022 passing out batch. He is also the first position holder of the Bachelor's Program of Commerce. May I request the students of Undergraduate Program of Commerce to rise.
May the undergraduate students of the Department of Commerce be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 45 students present and 2 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of bachelor's degree in
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the bachelor's degree in commerce.
KP Agash, the first position holder of the department. Alina Vivera, the second position holder. Dave CP, third position holder. Abhinandan TM. Ajay Krishna KV. Alina Vincent Figueroa. Amrita PP. Anaga Dinesh, Aromil Sunil Kumar, Arsha M.A., Arshia A.U., Arya S. John, Ashley A.S., Ashna P.B., Adra Elizabeth, Avani M.V., Beffin Noble, Blessin K. Shaji. He is also the luminary of the department. Brittany Maria P.B., Deepak Dinakaran, Donna Vincent, James J. Wilson, K.S. Arya, Kirti Sunil Kumar, Kriba Suresh, Lita N.T., Leah Raju, Liz Lal, Manish Millen, Mary Angel Fernandez, Meenakshi Santosh, Megha Martin, Matilda Mishma Maria, Mohit Matthew, Nevin, Naindara A.S., Neema Gobi, Nea Martin, Nita Marine, Revati Vijayan, Rohit Anthony, Rohit P.S., Teresa Tisha Joseph, and Violet KB.
May I request the students to please put your hands together for the students as they accept their graduation certificates. These are your friends who are accepting their certificates.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the master's degree of commerce.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Adisha Mary, representing the students of the Master's Program of Commerce 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Postgraduate Program of Commerce to rise.
May the postgraduate students of the Department of Commerce be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 14 students present and 1 student in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of Master's degree in Commerce.
By the powers vested on me by the Governing Council of the College, I declare these students eligible for the Master's degree in Commerce.
Adisha Mary, she is a first position holder and also the gem of the department. Christina Merrin, she is the second position holder and the star competition nominee. Bama K, she is a third position holder and also the star competition nominee. Alina Ann Fernandez. Arjun VK. Krista Kamil. Kartiga Kunyamun. Mary Tessie Korea. Reena Varghese. Ria Augustin. Suraj Mohan MM. Archana ML. Kirtana Rajkumar. And Malini M.
Thank you, ma'am. we request Ms. Steffi Rosario, HOD in charge of the Department of Commerce, to kindly initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the undergraduate students of Commerce Batch 2022.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the bachelor's degree of commerce.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Pranav KR, representing the students of Bachelor's Program of Commerce 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Undergraduate Program of Commerce to rise.
May the undergraduate students of the Department of Commerce be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 31 students present and 7 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of bachelor's degree in commerce.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students bachelor's degree in commerce.
Ms. Serena K. Albi, she is also the first position holder. Ms. Shifana V.S., she is the second position holder. Abhimanyu P.M., Alan Sebastian, Alina M, Annie Merlin, she is the star competition nominee. Anishma Shibu, Anna Alina Joseph, Anthony Ashwin, Arjun A, Ashwin Babu SS, Krishlin Merrill, Divya Dharmarajan, Gopika Sunil, Gillette Joseph, Jisna Johnson, Manuraj MR, Mary Angel Podtur, Mary Femi, Navya Roy, Nigel Jose, Pranav KR, Roshan Joshi, Samuel Roy, Sandra Case, she is also the gem of the department. Sanjay Sandosh, Cyan Jude, Sujita Rosie KJ, Teresa Xavier, Varuna V. Pai, she is also the luminary of the department. Shreya US. Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the bachelor's degree of commerce.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. George J. Rohn, representing the students of Bachelor's Program of Commerce 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Undergraduate Program of Commerce to rise.
May the undergraduate students of the Department of Commerce be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 35 students present and 1 student in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of bachelor's degree in commerce.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the bachelor's degree in commerce.
T.S. Parvati, she is the first position holder. Neha Biju, she is the second position holder. Arsha J, she is the third position holder. Agnes Maria K, Aishwarya Lakshmi KJ, Alan Peter TA, Andrea Walter, Antonio Jamaston, Simna Elishwa, Elsa Mary Vijay, Elvis Binu, Fatima Siddiq, Febin Paul Cyprian Konulli, Frida Anthony, George J. Ron, Greg A. Matthew, Hasna V.Y., Isaac Ambrose, Malavika Rajiv, Mary Jasmine A.M., Marin Joyce, Nijo Rafael, Nila Jeshi, Parvati Jyoti, Regila Smija C. George, Rohan James, Rohit R, Sahia Sunny, Sinimol Jayachandran, Shafir MS, Sri Lakshmi T.S., Srinivas S. Kamath, Thomas Dixon De Silva, Udit S., Umukulsu Venus.
May I request Ms. Diana Xavier, HOD in charge of the Department of Commerce, to kindly initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the postgraduate students of Commerce, class of 2022.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the master's degree of commerce.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Joseph Richard, presenting the students of Master's Program of Commerce 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Postgraduate Program of Commerce to rise.
May the postgraduate students of the Department of Commerce be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 22 students present and 3 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of Master's degree in Commerce.
By the powers vested on me by the Governing Council of the College, I declare these students eligible for the Master's degree in Commerce.
Lita Joji, she is the first position holder. Alida Jose, She is the second position holder. Ansha TM, she is the third position holder. Sanjana KS, she is the third position holder and also star competition nominee from the department. Aishwarya S. Akinal Albert. Anandu Sagar. Abanna A. Arunima AK. Daniel Anthony Abraham. Della Raju. Disney AD. Jayaram B. Joseph Richard James. Mary Nia TR. Marin Sebastian. Navya Prabha CV. Nayana Jayaraj. Srimol P. Lenin. Tina Teresa CT. Vijay Raju. Akshay Merson.
Thank you, ma'am. We request Ms. Roald Roy, Head of the Department of Social Work, to kindly initiate the protocol required for certificate distribution of the postgraduate students of Social Work Batch 2022.
So, may I present you to the anti-delivery affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the master's degree of social work.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Sonu Sunny, representing the students of Master's Program of Social Work 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of Postgraduate Program of Social Work to rise.
May the postgraduate students of the Department of Social Work be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 23 students present and 4 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements of the award of master's degree in social work.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the master's degree in social work.
May I invite Christina Antoli, who hold first position in Masters of Social Work. Andrea X. Fernandez, second position holder of Masters of Social Work. Anamika J, third position holder of Masters of Social Work. Arnold Ellen Covius. Alita Justin. Anand Joshi. Anish Verghese. Anna Maria Thomas. Ashita Anthony. Athira P. Johnson. Gracia P. Joshi. Jean Shipu. Kavya Kunyamon. Krishna Priya P.S. Malavika K.S. Mridula T.M. Neeraja R.C. Nitina Joseph. Preena Paul. Shalini Peter. Sienna. Sonu Sunny. And Merle Johnson.
We request Dr. Shobita P.S., Head HOD in charge of Department of Business Administration, to kindly initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the undergraduate students of Business Administration class of 2022.
Sir, may I present to you the anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting the bachelor's degree of Business Administration.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Alistair M. Rosario, representing the student of Bachelor's Program in Business Administration 2022 passing out batch. May I request the students of undergraduate program of Business Administration to rise.
May the undergraduate students of the Department of Business Administration be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 21 students present and 4 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of bachelor's degree in business administration.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the bachelor's degree in business administration.
Alina Poyas, she is also the first position holder and luminary of the department. Miss Mary Tanya Simanti, she is also the third position holder and gem of the department. Ashwin Anthony T. Aditya N. Prabhu. Agi Paul Titus. Alistair M. Rosario. Anandakrishnan P.K. Anthony Lithin. Arya Sunil. Aisha Rinas. Daryl Sabu. Ibi Joseph PJ. Hridya Sudarshanan. Lijin George Paul KJ. Maria Sandra Salis. Mary Fia CT. Mary Varsha. Mohammad Fahim Jafar. Nia P. Wilson. Rahul Janin. Sanjeev Yadav.
Thank you, ma'am. We have the last passing out batch of this forenoon session. I request Dr. Gio Jose Fernandez, Dean, Management Studies and International Affairs, to kindly initiate the protocol required for the certificate distribution of the postgraduate students of Business Administration Batch 2022.
So, may I present to you anti-dowry affidavit, a prerequisite of the students for getting their master's degree of business administration.
Yes, you may proceed.
May I invite Mr. Rahul Vanchishwaran, representing the students of Master's Program of Business Administration, class of 2022, passing out batch, to present the anti-dowry statement. May I request the students of Masters of Business Administration, class 2022, to please rise.
May the postgraduate students of the Department of Business Administration be presented.
Sir, may I submit to you 44 students present and 3 students in absentia who have fulfilled and cleared all the requirements for the award of master's degree in business administration.
By the powers vested on me by the governing council of the college, I declare these students eligible for the master's degree in business administration.
Ms. Gina Saji, who is the first position holder of MBA and the starlet of the college. Ms. Helen Mary Nelson, the second position holder of MBA and the star competition nominee from the department. Ms. Annette Jomul Joseph, the third position holder of Albertian Institute of Management and the star competition nominee from the department. Mr. Abhijit P.S. Mr. Ebin Augustine, and he is also the star competition nominee of Albertian Institute of Management. Mr. Ebin Thomas Jolly, he is also the star competition nominee of Albertian Institute of Management. Mr. Akhil Jose. Mr. Albert Joseph Roy, he is also the star competition nominee from Albertian Institute of Management. Mr. Albin K. Roy. Ms. Anaga K.G., she is also the star competition nominee from the department. Ms. Anjali Maria P.S., she is also the star competition nominee from the department. Annie Teresa Verghese. Ms. Ansa Mary Jacob. Ms. Anuba Sarah George. Mr. Canon Anthony Lewis. Mr. Christian Benny. Miss Desmi Lily KB. Miss Dia Darwin, she is also the star competition nominee from Albertian Institute of Management. Mr. Ebi Xavier. Miss Phoebe Justin, she is also the star competition nominee from the department. Mr. Felix Tadevus. Mr. Justin P. Johnny, he is also the star competition nominee from the department. Mr. Karumathil Ranjit Ravindran, he is also the star competition nominee from the department. Mr. M. Harikrishnan. Ms. Maria Philip. Ms. Maria Remil A. She She is the gem of the department. Sister Mariam Anand. Miss Megha Babu. Miss Monica Michelle Olivero. Miss Navanita Sen. She is also the star competition nominee from the department. Mr. Nived Prem Kumar. He is also the star competition nominee from the department. Miss Pallavi P. Verma. She is also the star competition nominee of Albertian Institute of Management. Miss Purnima Babu. Mr. Rahul Vanjishwaran. He is also the star competition nominee from the department. Miss Reshma Paul. Miss Roshida Paul. Miss Sandra T.S. She is also the star competition nominee from the Department of Albertian Institute of Management. Miss Sandy Viju. Mr. Stebin T.B. Miss Unnimaya P. Devan. She is also the star competition nominee from the department. Mr. Jeevan Anthony. Mr. Jeffin Jude. Mr. Mahesh S. Thank you very much, dignitaries, for awarding the certificates to the students. Sir, you may please take your seats. Congratulations are in order, dear students. A single lamp can dispel deep darkness. The power of knowledge and wisdom you receive from here will light up your life to make you ready to conquer new sets of challenges and experiences of life. Let's all rise. May I request the students to please rise for the passing of the knowledge beacon to our students. We request Reverend Father Anthony Topil, Chairman of St. Albans College Autonomous, to hand over the knowledge beacon to the deans of the college. We request the deans to kindly hand over this beacon of light to each batch of students.
Our deans are now coming with the beacon of light. The students are requested to light your candles from the source of light. With your lamps held high, we will now have the oath-taking ceremony. I invite Reverend Father Vincent Nadavilaparambil, the Vice Chairman and Bursar of St. Albert's College Autonomous, to lead the students in oath. The students are required to please repeat after Reverend Father. I request the students to kindly hold your candles high as you repeat after Reverend Father.
Oath. As a graduate, my purpose is to serve the greater good by bringing people and resources together to create value that no single individual can create alone. Therefore, I will seek a course that enhances the value my enterprise can create for society over the long term. I recognize my decision can have far-reaching consequences that affect the well-being of the individuals inside and outside my enterprise, today in the future. As I reconcile the interests of the different society without hesitation, I will opt for choices that might not be easy for me and others, and implement effective decision. Therefore, I promise I will act with utmost integrity and pursue my work in an ethical manner. I will safeguard the interest of my shareholders, co-workers, customers, and the society in which we operate. I will manage my enterprise in good faith, guarding against decision and behavior that advance my own narrow ambitions, which harm the enterprise and society it serves. I will understand and uphold, both in letter and spirit, the laws and the contracts governing my own conduct and that of my enterprise. I will take responsibility for my actions. I will represent the performance and risk of my enterprise accurately and honestly. I will develop both myself and others managers, employees under my supervision, so that the profession continues to grow and to contribute to the well-being of the society. I will strive to create sustainable economic, social and environmental prosperity worldwide. I will be accountable to my peers, and they will be accountable to me for the living by this oath. This oath I make freely and upon my honor.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, students. Thank you, deans. I request all the deans to kindly take your seat on the dais. This ceremony will not be complete without the speech by our student representatives. We gladly invite the valedictorian, Mr. Neeraj Napoleon, for his speech. He is the first position holder of the 2019-2022 batch of BA Economics. He is also the winner of the Albertian Star Contest 2022. Over to you, Neeraj.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed dignitaries in the dais, respected fathers, beloved deans, heads, faculties, proud parents, and as always, the fulgent bunch of the year whose success we go about today. Applause for all the brave ones over here. Congratulations. This has been a long journey, but at the same time, the shortest one too. A span of 3 years is in our hands as degree certificates. But in this phase of farewell to the time batch of COVID, as the term time batch, I mean we were in the college before COVID and we were in the college during the COVID and in a certain way in the post-COVID scenario too. Guys, let me take you to the moments we had during the prelude. Our voyage, when it started from the very beginning, where Albert's opened its heart and soul for us, as first years, we were in the same. Mostly unknown, fresh, soulless, and with a lot of expectations going around. Getting ready to normalize the college things within us, friends who became family, teachers with the best mindset that we can ever ask for. The Friday culturals, the stone bench, the Onam celebration, the AKS, the expo, and our classrooms. But here, as we make to the more useful chairs, friends, now look at us. We have grown certain inches and certain changes that we look upon each other, which is describable and definable. When we step out of this college, we are stronger with 1,000 families and richer with millions of stories. Let me take this opportunity to thank our dear parents who are the pillars that we stand up today. We hope our successes will make you proud more and more. I know these words could not show the magnitude of the gratitude that we have for them, but still, this is a token of our love. A big thanks to our beloved teachers who continues to inspire us every morning and for all those suggestions that gave us even today to make our life worthwhile. Thank you, dear teachers. And last but not the least, I'm thanking each one of you who stands by the time. During the pandemic, to get out of this was not easy for us. And at that time, you guys were with us. For holding each other in times of triumph and taping each other in times of tribulation. The stories we cherish will continue to be in this world forever. And let the world seize the best moves out from us. Take the leap of faith, and as the future is eyes on us, that we never quit by. Face the failures and enjoy the success in silence. Your life is your story, and let the adventure ahead of you is a journey to fulfill your own potential and purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Neeraj Napoleon. Next, we heartily invite the valedictorian, Ms. Gina Saji of Masters of Business Administration, class of 2022, for her valedictory speech. She is the first position holder of Albertian Institute of Management and is also the starlet of the college.
A very warm good afternoon to one and all, respected dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, teachers, non-teaching staffs, parents, and my dear companions. You know, the only thing better than completing a graduation is a chance to convey the entire experience to a captive audience through a speech. Today, I see all are gathered in this hall. It is a proof that we all have succeeded. And with that, please allow me to say, congratulations, my fellow graduates, a job very well done. I still remember my first day in Albertian Institute of Management. It was different to meet my classmates and teachers in virtual setup. I was extremely eager to watch my companions while they turned on the camera. With the curiosity of a child, I ventured into this new realm of MBA studies. Slowly, Albertian Institute of Management becomes my home. I still do not know when this transition has occurred, but frankly speaking, my whole being was in touch with AIM, even to this day. It has become an inseparable entity. And I'm sure that is exactly what my dear companions would love to tell you all. I believe MBA is much more than developing business proficiency. It is a complete package of personality development. We were trained right from the beginning on how to talk, walk, behave, how to be disciplined, how to be self-reliant, and much more. Strict deadlines, group activities, group projects, academic lectures, internship, and what in short, there was no room for sleep. We haven't had the luxury of a good night's sleep for weeks, and there we go again, faced with another demanding day filled with challenges. We somehow rush through things and barely make it to the first lecture, and the cycle begins. Calls, assignments, quizzes, meetings, and presentation engulf us from all the sides, and just as we catch our breath, it's night again. There were days when we have grumbled, but today I confess before this auspicious audience that we have been molded into precious pearls. How can I continue my speech without expressing my gratitude and love to the people who have supported through this entire journey? To begin with, I would like to thank God Almighty for making this happen. Dear fellow graduates, understand that your parents are very proud of you. If you look at them, you can see them happy and recording this moment to cherish. Today is an important day for you and for them. Today is a great day for you to hug them and say thank you for your constant support and love, and without you, we cannot make it. Thank you, my dear parents. I genuinely appreciate your love and support. One child, one teacher, one pen, and one book can change the world. These are the words quoted by Malala Yousafzai. Our dear teachers were always there to support and withdraw their supporting wings when it was found fitting. Like a mother eagle, they removed the comfortable feathers until we the eaglets have to move out of the discomfort of the nest, only to find ourselves flying high, soaring like an adult, a mature eagle. They scold us when we are wrong and support us when we are right. They know what is best for us. Thank you for the wonderful semesters. Thank you for the caring disposition and teaching style. Thank you for the patience and for creating an environment where we aren't allowed to succeed but also to fail. For allowing us to question without judging and for having a growth mindset. As a senior, I have had my fair share of professors. On behalf of myself and my companions, I would like to express my gratitude to all of the teachers who helped us through this journey. Thank you so much. Last but not the least, my friends and classmates, you never fail to give helping hands when needed. I appreciate the energy and contributions made in various events during this tenure. In short, Albertian Institute of Management was like a nourishing mother. Wherever your journey takes you after this graduation, there is no doubt that learning will be a part of it. As you cherish the fruit of your hard work, I wish that success keep following you in everything you do. Dream new dreams, embark on who you are, and embrace life with passion and keep reaching for the stars. Shine on and go for it. Once again, congratulations for the graduates of 2022. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gina. The Albertian family is deeply honored by the presence of our esteemed guest, throughout the course of this passing out ceremony. As a token of gratitude, we would like to present mementos to our guests today. We invite Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel, the chairman and manager of St. Albert's College Autonomous, to present a memento to our chief guest, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, the Vice Chancellor of National University of Advanced Legal Studies. Our token of appreciation and gratitude to our guest of honor, Mr. Babu George.
Thank you, sir. We cordially invite Dr. Sabu MC, the Drawing and Disbursing Officer of St. Albert's College Autonomous, to propose a vote of thanks.
Respected President of this gathering, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel, the Chief Guest of the day, Dr. K.C. Sunny, Vice Chancellor of National University of Advanced Legal Studies, our beloved Principal, Dr. V.M. Bijoy, other dignitaries in the dais, dear staff members, parents and students, good afternoon to all of you. As we near to the end of the convocation ceremony of this year, SPONSION 2022, there are many to whom we are grateful for the smooth conduct of this function. Many have given their precious time to be with you, all dear students, and also to be part of SPONSION 2022. Beginning with our patron, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil. As you may be aware, these days, His Grace is very busy in guiding, supporting the community in the issues related to the Virinyam project. Despite his busy schedule, His Grace was kind enough to spend time in St. Albert's College on this proud moment and also to deliver the inaugural address. On behalf of staff, parents, and students of the college, we express our sincere gratitude to our patron, the Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Kalathiparambil, in his absence. The chairman, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel, who delivered the presidential address, is the key person for the conduct of SPONSION 2022. He heads the core committee, which is looking after all the aspects of today's function. Thank you, Father, for all the motivation and guidance given to the organization committee. The chief guest is Dr. K.C. Sunny, Vice Chancellor of National University of Advanced Legal Studies. He is very humble in advising and motivating you all. The vast experience he has in education field will surely help you all, dear students, in framing out a better career. On behalf of all present here, thank you very much, sir. Please put your hands together whenever it's needed. Our principal, Dr. V.M. Bijoy, is an expert in the field of aquaculture and one of the longest serving professors of this great institution. His immense help in all the activities and especially for today's function is irreplaceable. Thank you, Bijoy sir. We have two experts from the industry today, Dr. Jimon Kora and Babu George. Both of them were kind enough to share in details the ways one can be successful in their life. Dr. Jimon, who is also the chairman of Confederation of Indian Industry Kerala, is quite vocal about the attitude a student should have for a successful career. We are thanking him for in his absence. our alumnus Babu George gave us very good points in his speech. He shared a good number of examples from his own life, told us about the ways one can stay in competition, to be a humble person but at the same time confident, importance of our health and whatnot. Personally, it is also a refreshing moment for me too, because we did our studies together in St. Albert's High School and also in our college, St. Albert's College, for 5 years. On behalf of the college management, staff, students and parents, and also on my behalf too, thank you very much, Babu, for your presence here. Our Bursa Vice Chairman, Father Vincent Naduvila Parambil, is always accommodating and supportive for all the arrangements done for Sponsio 2022. The photo he shared in the St. Albert's group last night is an example for his hard work and assistance for the arrangement of the function. He is also very well supported by our registrar, Father John Christopher, and to both of you, thank you very much. Dr. J. Jameson, Controller of Examination, is the convener of Sponsion 2022. All the committees used to have regular meetings under his guidance for the last few days, and it is really shows up here for the quality efforts taken by the core team. A big thank you to Jameson sir and his team members, which includes Vice Principal Dr. Augustine KJ and Dr. Retina. Thank you all. We have a beautiful choir team led by Vidya Miss and team of students lending their voices for the function Sponsion 2022, which was guided by the Masters of Ceremony, Dr. Gio Fernandez and Dr. Sweetas Shaji. Thank you all. Dear students and parents, your presence made it all worth. We are aware that many of you have taken trouble to be part of this function. Mr. Neeraj, Gina shared their thoughts also for the day. Thank you both for those nice words. A big thank you to parents present here too. Thank you very much. To all the committee leaders and its members, Rishad and his team, Jomon and his team, thank you very much for making this function a beautiful one, and also especially the photographers. Once again, thank you all for being here. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we have now come to the end of this auspicious ceremony, we invite Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel, the Chairman and Manager of St. Albert's College Autonomous, to declare the closing of this graduation ceremony.
I declare this convocation ceremony concluded.
Thank you, Father. As we formally conclude today's ceremony, we request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
We now now have the formal recession of our dignitaries. Audience may kindly remain standing in silence as our dignitaries leave the venue.
As the academic procession is descending, we have the head of the departments leading the dignitaries. Followed by the deans of the college and the academic coordinator. The head of the departments, the deans of the college and the academic coordinator, followed by the vice principals of St. Albert's College Autonomous, Dr. Augustine KJ, Dr. Retina Cletus, the drawing and disbursing officer of the college, Dr. Sabu MC, and the governing council member of the college, Dr. Rosalind Gonzaga, the deputy controller of examinations, Dr. Sangeeta J, vice principal, Dr. Bijoy VM, vice chairman and bursar, Reverend Father Vincent Nadavilla, our guest of honor, Mr. Babu George, our esteemed guest, Professor Dr. K.C. Sunny, and the chairman of our college, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil. Students, please be standing. Dear graduates, congratulations are in order. And by this, we come to the end. Don't throw your caps yet. Don't throw your caps yet. By this, we come to an end to today's ceremony. And this be your stepping stone for many more wonderful achievements. Thank you and wishing you all the blessings and wishes for your future endeavors.
May the blessings of the Almighty, your parents and teachers, fill your hearts with confidence to face a new world of opportunities.
Please take the caps on your right hand. Wait for a second. On the mark, don't throw on a higher note, but yes, on the mark of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Please take back the caps again.
Congratulations, everyone. Kindly note that the photo booths are arranged outside the hall, and please take part in the refreshments that are arranged for you. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, dear students and parents, and congratulations are in order to the parents also. Have a great day ahead and have a great future ahead. Students, do ensure that you have your caps back, because once you hand over your gowns to the departments, the cap, the scarf and the gown has to be handed over together. So ensure that you have your caps with the tassels. The undergraduates, the UG students may put the tassel onto your right hand side. Since you are graduates, you may put your tassel onto your right hand side.
സാറ് ഇതിനകത്ത് കുറെ ഐറ്റംസ് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, അപ്പൊ അത് സാറിന് കൊടുക്കണം.